Hi everyone, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks for joining us for our Thursday weather video brought to you by Country TV on Sky Channel 081. Well, we've seen some pretty interesting weather across the country over the last 12 hours, especially around northern New Zealand. This big area of cloud, particularly in the big bright white areas, some really heavy downpours, some torrential. We saw a little bit of flooding, minor sort of stuff around Northland and Auckland overnight. Some farmers just saying, boy, the rivers have really come up quite quickly. But as you can see, there's quite a clearance behind it. So over the next 12 hours or so, we are seeing a bit of a break, but then this comes back in again. So overnight Thursday into Friday morning, another burst of rain or showers, and then the colder air starts to move in. So let's take a look at this setup for Friday. Here's the warmer weather out here, this big area of rain stretching right up into the tropics, and that's the reason why it was pretty warm. It was humid northerlies blowing across the North Island, but now we've got a change. So here come these showers that come through Thursday night or Friday morning, depending on where you are. There'll be some hail amongst this, maybe a few isolated thunderstorms as we transition away from that warmer subtropical weather into the colder polar stuff. Keep in mind, we've had 6 consecutive days so far this month, well above average temperature-wise. This is going to reset things a little bit for the weekend. Snow falls down to about 200 metres at night time in the deep south, around Fiordland and Southland, and then it gets possibly down to sea level on Saturday. So you can see also these isobars right off the Antarctic ice shelf and coming on in. So it is pretty cold, but there's not a massive amount of moisture with it, which means not a huge amount of snow, and any sort of heavy stuff is likely to be above about 200 or 300 metres. Into Saturday, it's a pretty cold day. Snow showers possible to sea level around Southland and Otago, could affect Invercargill and Dunedin for a time. For the most part, it's probably more newsworthy than severe, but it will be cold, and certainly the temperatures are the main concern that we've got for farmers. So if you've got newborn lambs or calves, keep in mind the wind chills could be below zero on Saturday night and Sunday morning. But on Sunday, the winds do change direction. We've got a change here. Track the isobars coming out of Australia, so not quite the same southerly for the deep south. Don't get me wrong, it'll still be pretty cold on Sunday, and there'll still be snow showers right over both islands. So it's going to be a cold weekend across the country. Don't forget, for our 10-day forecast, our 10-minute, 10-day forecast, you can go to Country TV on Sky Channel 081.